What's up, YouTube? So I have a rash. That's a great way to start a YouTube video. Everyone's excited now. This guy has a rash. Now I know what you're thinking. You're like, I would like to see the rash. Trust me, no you don't. It will disgust you. YouTube, you've seen my body for life pictures. You know what my body looks like. So just imagine that with a rash covering almost all of it. Yeah, gross, right? So the rash first appeared 4 days ago, and I looked it up online. It appears to be hives. Because yes, I'm definitely one of those people who reads a lot of stuff about medical problems on the internet. My girlfriend Ashley calls me a medical hobbyist, which is a very polite way of saying I'm a complete hypochondriac, which I kind of think comes from having cancer and a 50% chance to live when I was a child. Oh, he played the cancer card! Additionally, I do have pretty much the worst medical health history ever. You know, of course, about my cancer, but I've had many less far interesting medical problems that I just haven't written any books about. Like, this is how bad my health history is. When I was in college, I got this idea that I wanted to become a sperm donor. Is that too much information? This is not something I normally say in public. And if any of you are very young and you're wondering, like, what's a sperm donor? Don't worry about it. I'll tell you when you're older. It has something to do with Santa Claus. See, I was in college, I didn't have a job, and I was like, this is a great way to get some extra spending money. I mean, it's practically just like free money. So I emailed this sperm bank. I literally sent them like my resume. And I was like, I'm a really cool person. I'm really smart. I'm a ski racer. I've got great athleticism. You should definitely pay me for my genetic code. And they wrote me back and they were like, you seem like a great guy, but you have a terrible health history, because I also had to fill out a health history questionnaire where it was like, circle yes if you've had any of these things. And it was like, yes, 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 yes. And they were like, basically, we gotta be honest, nobody wants your chromosomes. Which is just kind of a depressing thing to hear, you know, from a medical health professional. It's like, nobody would ever want to bear children with you. But we hope you have a great life anyway. So when I first looked up hives on the internet the other day, I expected they were probably gonna go away within like a couple hours, and WebMD informed me. Side note, I tweeted about this the other day, but did you know that WebMD now has a magazine? That's right, a website now has expanded into a printed magazine. We're going backwards, we're regressing. What's next? Wikipedia printing a 26-volume encyclopedia edition of itself? YouTube making VHS tapes of its videos? But WebMD informed me that hives last up to 6 weeks. And furthermore, sometimes they spread into your throat and then it swells up and you die. Hypochondria alert! And then last night I was talking to my brother Luke and he was like, oh yeah, I had a rash last year and it turned out to be scarlet fever. Scarlet fever? Like the Middle Ages called and they want their diseases back. Yeah, I got some scurvy and a little bubonic plague last year. So I'm like, great, now I have scarlet fever and my throat's gonna swell up and I'm gonna die. So I'm trying to take deep breaths and relax and not freak out about this. Side note, do you like this shirt? It's actually like a pajama shirt. Ashley gave it to me for Christmas. It's made by Calvin Klein. It's a material I really like called micromodal. All of my underwear are micromodal, speaking of a video with massive TMI. The rash seems to be spreading. It's now in the webbing of my fingers. Ooh, I know, gross. So in my next video, I might have a rash like all over my face, or I might be in the hospital with scarlet fever. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna go to the doctor and try to get this figured out. Please subscribe for a new video from me every Tuesday.